Alright, I'm on Viktov Hill right now, going up to the monument, and yeah, there's a lot of stairs here. And as you can see, they're quite steep actually. So be ready for the climb if you come here. Beautiful views. So I've made it to the Jan Žižka monument on top of Viktov Hill, and yeah, this is a national memorial commemorating Jan Žižka, who was respected for his military power and military planning. And it's also a tomb for the unknown soldier, which is the building behind it, which also doubles as a museum, so there's a museum part of it. And you get a nice view of Prague from up here. You know, very high up. This is a pretty good spot if you're gonna watch maybe a sunset or sunrise. Both would be good. And I'm just gonna probably walk around a bit. I don't think I'm gonna enter the museum, but I will just like kind of explore the area. You can see from here Žižkov Tower, and on it, as I mentioned yesterday, there's the crawling babies. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see 9 on the tower. I'm sure there's a 10th somewhere, but they were crawling up to the tower, and we saw 3 of them at the Museum Kampa. So if you look down there, you can see a few landmarks. Hill. See the Tower. We were over there watching the sunset, I think, 2 days ago. And Prague Castle's right there. You can see. And that's Church of Our Lady Chin in Old Town Square area. Quite a hike though coming up here, and lots of stairs, so I don't know if it's the most accessible. I'm sure there's other paths without stairs that are just like ramps. Very, very nice views over here. That's a really cool monument. It's all the way on top of this hill, and he's kind of overlooking the city, I guess, kind of symbolizing maybe like him protecting the city, because he was seen as a hero. He's hailed as a hero by Czech people, and he was also a follower of Jan Hus, which is, we saw the Jan Hus monument in Old Town Square. And Jan Hus was, you know, he was a reformist of religion, and he actually founded Hussitism, which was like a predecessor of Protestant ideologies. So a lot of history in this town, and this guy looks really cool. He's on this massive horse holding what seems to be a mace, I think, in his hand. So let's get closer and see the actual scale of this statue. So this is huge, and you see over there, that's the Czech lion on their coat of arms. As you can see, we're even more high up now. I believe this must be the entrance to the tomb. So this is the Church of Saint Prokop. Well, this one was also a really beautiful church, but it's not it doesn't beat the one, again, my favorite. but it's still really nice. But I don't think this one is open to the public because when I went in, there was a gate, it was closed off, and when I searched up the hours for the place, it didn't appear on Google. So I don't know when it's open. Maybe I mean, they gotta use the place, right, for masses and stuff. So maybe there's like a Sunday mass, and maybe is the only time it's actually open to public. There it is, Zizkov Tower. It's a TV and radio tower, much like the CN Tower actually, and you can actually go up there and go onto the observation decks and everything, and then you get a very nice view of Prague. Again, there's like so many of these nice views high up places in Prague that you can go see them on, and they all give you a different viewpoint. So on the tower, as you can see the crawling babies over there. I still count 9 of them. Don't see 10. They said there would be 10, so maybe it's like on the other side or something. But yeah, just reminds me of CN Tower, and it matches right now. The gray matches the cloudiness of this gray sky. Okay, I see all 10 now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's the view from underneath. This thing is massive. So I'm just walking around the Letna Park area. This is like further back from the park. The park's like that way. That would be the hill and the metronome where we were at. You can kind of see Prague Castle over there. And we're gonna be eating in the area. This is kind of our last, like, I guess last dinner together in Prague. And this is the last day in Prague. It's crazy that it's almost over and that we're going. But I'll talk more about that later. But it's raining a little bit. We ideally wanted to have a picnic on Letna Hill with the nice viewpoint, and hopefully it would have been sunny weather. But I mean, it's raining, so we kind of switched it into a restaurant nearby, which, you know, no worries. It's still going to be really good because that restaurant, I mean, all the restaurants that have been recommended to us throughout this trip have been really good. So looking forward to that. So we're here at Letna Park. This is the Letna Park viewpoint, as you can see over here. And this is the site of our last, I guess, farewell picnic of Prague. We are leaving tomorrow morning. And it's been a very great time with these folks. It's a very good group. I couldn't have asked for a better group. And like the staff and, you know, professor on this trip, Barry, Leah, Manal, and all the other like artists we met, all of them like extremely caring, extremely supportive, extremely experienced, and we definitely learned a lot from them, so much. It was a crazy experience. This is my first time ever traveling to Europe, ever in Prague, and it was a life-changing experience. I mean, this is something I'll remember forever, for all my life, and I am extremely grateful I was given the opportunity to be on this experience, and that I chose to make the most out of it. I think that's something I'm really happy about, and I'll look back and I won't regret that, you know. And yeah, it's crazy how we're at the end of this already. It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks went by real quick, but it was a really great time. I'll probably come back here at some point. This is really nice, and we're gonna have some beer over here, and then probably call it a night. Get ready, get packed for tomorrow, and say goodbye to Prague. So we're back near the Charles Bridge area, and we just finished. You know, we finished our that picnic on the hill, our goodbye picnic, and we're just gonna be walking across the Charles Bridge for the, I don't know how many time, but you know, we've walked that bridge, yeah, a lot of times. It's been a lot. But we're gonna probably walk across the bridge, and then I'm gonna go to Old Town, walk it one more time, and then, you know, kind of just like bring it full circle. That's where we kind of started our first date, and then go home and start packing. So I think that's the plan. We're losing daylight here, but I'm sure the city is nice at all times of the day. So here we are again, Charles Bridge. As busy as always, but the views are as beautiful as always. Walked this bridge so many times, and yeah, still it's a pleasure walking this bridge. That first day though, like coming to this bridge for the first time and seeing these views was something magical. Like, you know, seeing just this whole city open up, because we were in Old Town and, you know, there's buildings kind of blocking everything. We also did that too. We did the riverboat cruise. It's starting to get dark. Yeah, so we'll see. I've never actually been in Old Town during the night, so that is actually going to be an interesting experience, seeing everything light up. I've been like down the corridors, but I haven't been Old Town Square at night, so I think that's going to be interesting to see. I'm just going to chill here for a bit, enjoy the views, and then I'll keep going.